At 5, a man now being held in the Marion County jail accused of selling the powerful opioid that led to a deadly overdose.
Yeah, it's the first time the Marion County Prosecutor's Office has used a new state law to hold drug dealers responsible for deaths caused by what they sell on the street. Wish TV's Ciera Haig joins us live now with more on this investigation. Ciera?
Dewayne Mahone was arrested back in July after police say he sold drugs to a man that were laced in fentanyl. Today, the Marion County prosecutor filed a new charge against Mahone after autopsy results show the victim died as a result of causes that killed him from the drugs. Dewayne Mahone could be facing up to 50 years in prison after a felony charge was filed for dealing a controlled substance resulting in death. The prosecutor's office says Tony Harrell died after buying heroin laced with fentanyl from Mahone in July.
So before, we were just limited to filing a dealing charge.
Mahone is also facing 6 other charges related to possession and dealing drugs.
When they did that search warrant at the individual's home, they found more fentanyl, and so they very likely saved other people's lives.
A woman participating in a rally on Wednesday outside the State House hopes that this new law will help get dangerous drug dealers off the street and give people like her who have medical conditions that cause chronic pain some relief when it comes to getting prescribed the medication they need.
I have to deal with judgment from the pharmacy tech to the pharmacist to people that think that I'm a drug addict just because I have an intractable pain condition.
Before this new law, charges for dealing drugs related to death would max out at 16 years. Now there's a potential for dealers to get what's essentially a life sentence.
Fentanyl is a deadly, dangerous drug that is going to result in the death of people. And you have individuals who are preying on people's addiction. They're exploiting that addiction, and those individuals need to be held accountable, especially when the consequences are death.
Meir says ending prosecution of small marijuana possession cases allows them to put more time and focus on people like Mahone.
There's a significant difference between a little bit of marijuana and a little bit of fentanyl. A little bit of marijuana is not something that's going to result in addiction or death. A little bit of fentanyl can kill somebody.
Since the new law was put in place in 2018, 14 people across the state of Indiana have been faced with a felony charge related to dealing drugs, resulting in death. Live in Indianapolis, I'm Ciera Haig, Wish TV News 8.